Man, I'm so weird. I don't know. It's a weird thing for me. I see this plastic piece, pretty cool. Little emblem there. And it's pretty dry. Needs another sorry, this is silicone spray. Yeah, I know it's gonna, but I can't. Anyway, I fill it up a tub. I don't know why I showed you guys that. But there's one on this side too. Now this one, you know, it's still like it needs to be reattached in a couple places. Like here and here. When I moved it in, it kind of did it, you know. So I might get out. Just hit it with a little spray. Stuff's not cheap. But then where do you start? Like you do the whole rubber? You know? I'm gonna let him do that. Take this off and just spray the whole rub rail. Should have taken this hose off anyway. Wouldn't have wasted so much. But it keeps it in the marina, you know? Anyway, I gotta figure out if this thing now has spark. I've done all the coils. And but I'm suspecting there's a power pack on this side. It's pretty old. But if it's got spark, it's got spark. We're not going to mess with it unless he wants to replace it. Who knows? Could go back, could not. He doesn't run it that much. I think to almost justify it, but... So there's been a CDI put on this side. But this side is an old one. So yeah, here's the CDI on this side, but... On this side, this is an old one. That's an original Mercury. It's probably better than the CDI one, but if you look at all the connectors and stuff, which they're nice and tucked away, they're very old. But we'll see. If it has spark, I'm good with it. I'm gonna put up the spark checker and fill up my tub and got my little warrior kit. I mean, it served me all right, but I think we're about time for one that's, you know, what am I trying to say? Like a new one. The magnets wear out, so like when you put the magnet in, I mean, this one's okay because it's a brand new one. That's a thing, you want a real good strong. This one's all right, but on the kit, those are about shot. So I just bought these, and anyway, I'm just taking these screws out. Just thinking it might help. I've got my gun, but I almost don't really want to use it. Just make it a little easier, I guess. I don't think it has to go up all the way. It looks like once I get it past that, it should just come right out of that. It's loose on the other end, so. Alright, well that gives us access, so I think we can just take this one that you're sitting on, but I gotta take this whole rail off, and or maybe not, because the other side you can't see is it doesn't even have anything. Really, this needs to be like a built up semi-fiberglass it or something with an access hole. And I got permission to take this old CV radio out. He doesn't use it. We got much better stuff now. Nobody uses CV radio anymore. So we're going to take that out and get rid of it, which means we can get rid of this holder that was for this. Now he has more storage space. So, I'll be back. Alright, well, here's the hand that I was dealt. So this board, it goes through a little further, and I can't get it up. There's a screw on the other side, but I mean, this is as far as it'll go, so I don't want to break it or anything. If it's, I don't know if it's a little bit of floor, it needs to be replaced. And it had some sealant that was kind of along the edge, so I don't know, they probably need to cut an access hole and then like fiberglass it in or something. You know, it needs to be a little better than that. So obviously, like, I'd have to really get in here, you know, and look, which it looks like it's just, you know, screws. I don't know, I'm guessing we can, yeah, we can hit that one, we can hit this one, but you know, it's gonna be a real pain to you know, get back out. But I'm curious, like, I want to know that the sending wire is, you know, it's good. So yeah, this is the hard thing. So, but the cool thing about, you know, like living in 2025 is we got these inspection cameras. I don't know how they do it without them, because you couldn't see anything he was doing. You know, unless you can get your head in there, and that's doubtful. So, only thing I don't like about these inspection cameras, you have to, this one's really long, and you know, really I only need one, for me personally, like, you know, 5 feet or something, 4 feet maybe. I don't even need it that long. But yeah, you can see, like, someone put my inspection camera. I got the battery still hooked up, but let's see what kind of shot. I should have cleaned this off. Man, that's bad. So that right now, you know, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, man, that's really dirty on top. We could spray some contact cleaner first and see how it does. Plus, it'll get rid of all that debris. So I got a couple of cans out here. I got some brake clean, and then I got contact cleaner. And this might be better because I'll cut clean around it. Alright. What do we got here? There's a ground over there. If we have ground, I could just it's hard to see. I mean, it's like a blind hole, man. You can't, you just gotta I guess I gotta deal with it. I mean, I could get on another screw too. That would be ground as well. I don't have to go on this lead, I guess. And I can't see what I'm doing, so. Okay, so if we got ground, there's there. Now, what else do we got here? You got this one, and that is going into this, your center section. Let me get another jumper for that. Let's see here, I got this 100 ohm resistor. Alright, and then I'm gonna go, I know this is blue, but it's gonna go to that center post. What is going on here? Don't worry, I'm not plugged up to anything yet. So this is 100 ohms. This should be just a little less than half a tank. And we'll see if you tie wrap some of this out of the way, I think. We'll see if we have anything on that side. So, but we should have something, because we're going through a resistor. Alright, so then do we have, let's see if we have signal all the way back to this switch. We gotta have control, but which one is it? When I put a 100 ohm resistor across the two there, but this is a blue, it almost looks like, and then there's another wire back here, and that almost looks like our ground, but I mean, we went to one of the screws, so we should have a good ground. I don't know, it's like I almost need to trace the signal wire back to the switch, because it could be that this is fine, but it's the switch is the problem. See, that side works, left. But even with the 100 ohm resistor, it didn't do anything. So let me take that nut off. Alright, well, I pulled this wire off, and it looks pretty bad. It's hanging on by a couple of threads. So I guess the first thing is we're going to repair that. Maybe check it. Man, this thing is strong. See if maybe, anyway, we're going to do a better repair on that. So I'll have to go find me a connector and get her done. Get her dead. There went the spray. Yeah. Almost hit my camera. That wouldn't be good. Not at all. So the wire looks okay, I guess. Alright, it's very tight. Should be fine. So try it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Now, we come out of the blue, we come over, we hit the resistor, and then this is what? Our ground? That's this, right? We got two connectors. Okay. We got one back there. What is that? That's a white wire. Okay, and then we got a ground. So maybe we grab onto that white wire and put it between and see, I don't know, see what we figure out. Most likely this is bad, but I want to know the switch side of it works, Can't see what I'm doing. It's really, like, I can take that end off. That's, obviously that's ground, and we can check in. I guess that's the first thing, power grounds. Let's make sure that we got you know, signal going through ground. I can do that even with the battery disconnected. So give me, alright, I just have a meter. Oh, you guys can see this, but I'm trying to see about that one, because that's ground. It should be. Is it through the switch? Let's see what we find. It's just continuity through to ground. Do I have ground anywhere? No. What about back here? That should be ground too, right? Yeah, I think we have ground. So we should have ground. We gotta find ground. You know, ground is not this. I don't have to worry about power. I got everything off. That is not ground. Right? So then, if this is not ground, can we pull it off? Is it real dirty? Well, what color is it? And it looks black to me. Okay, and so then this one back here, what is it? Is it a pull off as well, or is it a, yeah. What to do? Yeah, that's not happening. So where is our ground? So I checked my meter and it's just fine. But there's no ground. This is ground straight to here. So is it this other one that's going this way and then it comes back over here? This is like a black with a white. I put it on there and there's nothing. There's no ground. Right? And I know you can't see it, but if I get my hand out of the way, you can see. Yeah, there's no ground. It would beep. So I'm going straight to the negative side of the battery. So I think if I put a ground somewhere and find another ground and run a jumper wire and see if that guy, or we can follow this cabling. That's a black with a white. Let me run a jumper wire and see if I can get ground over there and then see what happens. Alright, I just took ground from like somewhere. So all I need to do is just grab a hold right here. If I can get a hold somewhere, anywhere. It's just hard to tell what you're doing. Alright, well, first of all, I need that little piece right there. And then we need to do, I'm not worried about it touching too much because I got it disconnected. Maybe I gotta grab a hold of it on this one. Ah, got it. That should be ground. And we can test it with my meter. Now, you know. Oh, that's the center. That's not the one we want. We want this one. Man, if I get my hand out of the way. And then I know that's ground. Then if I take my resistor, so then if I put my resistor in line and I hook onto that, oh yeah, we go to the center post. And then that should tell me at least whether or not the gauge works. All right, so let me put, because I may have to trace that wire or put in another wire that's ground over there. Yeah, it's showing a little less than a half a tank. Okay, so now what happens if we, I hope you're getting this, yeah. So now I'm gonna put that back and I'm gonna see if we still, because he said there's about a half a tank. So we're gonna take that resistor out of line. All right, well, so far so good. So yeah, I'm gonna take the resistor out of line, I'm gonna put that back on. And then if it works, then I'm gonna run, or I'm gonna find out where that wire, or I'm gonna just run a ground wire. You know, maybe I can figure out where it's coming from or going to or whatever. And that should fix his fuel sending unit. And then, right, I'm not sure where I got, but I verified that if we add ground, then we get the gauge working. So I guess what I need to do next, or if I don't even know if I did it, but I need to reconnect that signal wire to our center post, and then we'll see if we get our gauge again. I'm gonna take the battery cables off again, just see if we can get her done. All right, well, he was saying he thought he had a half a tank, but it's a little over a full. And if we go up, we're at 3/4 of a tank, so he's got some fuel in here. Anyway, that's working, but we still got to figure out what's going on with our ground wire. So that's this guy right here, and that could be, it's these two wires, they're both ground. Like this black and white, and you know, maybe the one thing to do is I got a piece of ground wire, I can run the strap. I'm really not too interested in like pulling this all the way back up through there and find it. I mean, it should be in here, but I don't see it. And it probably is. Let's get my camera on my, I mean, there's a black with a, you know, but that's not it. Here's a red. Here's a white. Oh, that's not good right there. Did you see that? So we'll have to repair that. That's what I mean. I hate touching this stuff because then all of a sudden we got to repair. So let's pull this off. This might be probably our problem. Yeah, I don't know. This is a kind of a bluish wire. That seems to be okay. But this one we're going to have to fix. It just pulled right off. Let's just pull it out of there, fix it. Alright, so now I'm going to have to get out the soldering gun. Alright, well, got it back together. Hey, I think my Rolo's here. And the fuel, yep. Yeah, it's still raining. Well, I finished that guy. I was hoping to get some video of it. Don't want to really go standing in the rain. But, I mean, it's just sprinkling, so maybe we can get away with it. But, kind of here's what I ended up with. Put his key here, and this is his kill switch. Gotta have a kill switch. I couldn't let him go without a kill switch, but fire's right up. We had a kill switch problem. It's gonna kill it. So works pretty good. And this is a lot better than what he had. So if I get it back on, yeah. The other thing I did is I found my plastic pieces, so I fixed them up good there, and yeah, anyway, we'll call that a win. Call that one done. And I'm gonna go back inside where it's not raining. Where it's not raining! Can't do much on a rainy day like this. That's for sure. Thanks for watching all the way through. You're part of our awesome community. Love this video? Hit subscribe for more adventures. The best way to support us is at HawkeyeMarine.net. Shop outboard powerheads, lower units, and top quality boat parts. It fuels our content and keeps you on the water. Visit today. We'll see you next time.